Hey everybody, and welcome to today's instant guitar lesson, beginning lead guitar fills. What does that mean exactly? Well, imagine you're strumming chords for a song, but when the opportunity arises, such as when the singer stops singing, you put in a nice little guitar fill and then get right back to strumming the chords. Might sound a little bit like this. Okay, that's a lot of little guitar fills, but I wanted to pack a lot into the PDF. Okay, so this PDF is available for you right now at my website, www.song-bike.com. That'll be in the description of this video. So let's talk about how you can prepare to do what I just did there, because you can do this. This is easy. I've done it with a lot of my private guitar students, but it requires multiple skills all at once. So let's start with the pentatonic scale that's at the heart of this, the G major pentatonic scale. You'll see this at the top of the PDF. The G major pentatonic scale, also known as the E minor pentatonic scale. The fact that it has two different identities, a major identity and a minor identity, that is beyond the scope of this video. But we are calling it the G major pentatonic scale for our purposes. I'm going to do it with down, picking with my right hand. I'm doing it with my first two fingers of my left hand. I might have done it with my middle and ring fingers. In fact, I'd recommend doing it both ways. You know, why not? But whatever you do, be deliberate. Don't just throw a finger down. Decide, okay, I'm going to practice today with my first two. And then for 5 minutes, I'm going to practice with my middle and ring. Okay, be deliberate about it. Okay, the G major pentatonic scale. Possibly the most useful scale you will ever learn, ever. Because it sounds great with all those chords you've been working on, your G's and C's and E minors and A minors and D's. It's a great way to connect those chords, or in terms of today's lesson, to put in some cool little fills in between those chords. So you cannot over practice this scale. Okay, the G major pentatonic scale, it's at the top of the PDF. Down, up, picking with your right hand. You'll never regret developing that as a skill. Alternate picking. Okay, if you've seen any of my hundreds of videos, you probably are tired of me reminding you to do down up picking a lot of the time. It's the appropriate thing to do a lot of the time. Okay, so the other skills that this requires of you, you got to be good at 4 chords. And when I say good at them, I mean, you know, first of all, have them memorized. So even though the diagrams are on the PDF, you don't really want to rely on those diagrams. You want to just know G major, E minor, C major, and D major. Okay, you'll see me doing G with my middle ring and pinky, and I encourage you to learn it this way for future use. I admit you don't have to do it this way for this particular exercise today, but trust me, there's going to be lots of times in your guitar playing career when playing G without your index, but with your middle ring and pinky is going to come in handy. Okay, so why not start today? Okay. If you happen to do G this way, or no matter how you do G, keep in mind that G and E minor share a finger, right? Or share a note, that 5th string 2nd fret note. Although actually in the case of this video, you're going to be doing a cool little fill in between the chords. So forget what I just said. Okay, 2 G strums. Nice steady down strums. The fill that is reflected here in the PDF, I want you to think of the rhythm as rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, rat-a-tat, 2 rat-a-tats. That's a very easy way to remember how this goes, right? You get home from a guitar lesson, or you watch a YouTube video, something happens, and you think, well, how did that go again? How did it go? What you're trying to remember in part is what the rhythm is. Down, down, rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. And that's going to be the rhythm of every one of these fills. Rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. Okay? Down, up, down, down, up, down. You have to do that. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay? One more detail. On the PDF, you will see the down, up, down indications. The down symbol looks like a box almost, and the up symbol actually looks like a V. Counterintuitive because it ends up looking like an arrow pointing down, but it means to pluck up. Don't yell at me. Those are just the universal symbols for down and up on the guitar. Okay. On the PDF, though, I also indicated the possibility of doing a hammer-on or a pull-off. And I'll give you an example. The first fill that's indicated on the PDF after the two G strums, open fourth string as a downstroke, upstroke on the fourth string second fret, and then a downstroke on the open third string. Okay, now instead of going down, up, down, you could do a hammer-on. My second note there was the result of my middle finger hammering down hard in the second fret. So one pluck over here, and there's my second note, and that leaves me with a third note, the open third string. Right, hammer-ons. You can also do pull-offs. The second rat-a-tat in the PDF. It's a third string second fret, pulling off, meaning essentially you let go of it. It's going to be a quieter sound, that's okay. And then the third note of the rat-a-tat, open fourth string. So you get, oops. There you go. So two related but different options for this lead guitar fill that you're going to do all over the place here. For every fill, you can do it as a down, up, down. You attack each note with a pick. Or you can do it as a hammer-on or pull-off. On the PDF, the hammer-ons and pull-offs are indicated by a little smiley symbol, which looks like a smile, but it's called a tie. And it might go like a smile would, and it might go like a rainbow, okay? If it's a low number going to a higher number, like 0 going to 2, then it's a hammer-on, okay? If it's a high number going to a lower number, like 2 to 0, it's a pull-off, okay? Great sound. How about if before I say goodbye, I play through this one time, and this time I'll do hammer-ons and pull-offs at every opportunity, just to show you how cool that sounds, okay? And I wish you well at getting better and better at inserting nice little lead guitar fills in between your chords. By the way, every lead guitar fill I did here, all the fills, if I didn't make this clear before, they all come from the G major pentatonic scale at the top of the page. That's my source for each one of these fills. But each of these fills is arbitrary. I just put notes together in a way that sounded good to me. And tomorrow I might have come up with different little fills, still based on the G major pentatonic scale, but in a different order. And you have that freedom now, okay? You can be the one strumming some chords and then making up little phrases based on this scale that help you connect to the next chord, or that keep the audience entertained until you get to the next chord. Okay, here comes the beginning lead guitar fills PDF with hammer-ons and pull-offs. 2, 3, 4. If you're looking for an ending chord, you can end on that nice G chord to bring it all home. Okay, inserting melodic lead guitar fills in between chords anytime you want to, whenever it's appropriate. It's a great skill. It does take some practice to smooth it out, but you can do it. Thanks for listening, everybody. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.